What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the cryptocurrency market. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all new subscribers, current subscribers. Thank you all, guys, very much for taking some time out of your day to check out the videos and the channel. Guys, we're going to look at XRP today, share some of my thoughts, see what's going on here with the market, take a step back about what we were talking about in the past. XRP currently at 4:29 in the morning on the East Coast is up 10.48%. Nice move to the upside. Bitcoin, though, is testing a breakout level. Let's check that out real quick, guys. Bitcoin, guys, resistance, if you've been watching these videos, resistance is at 28,249 right here. Looks like our pullback so far has been concluded, and we're getting a breakout above the market, above our 28,249 level, excuse me. If that level can break out and hold, then we could easily see this happen before the close today, before tonight, is our target 30,234, guys. Right there, there's a third arrow. 30,234 is our next target for Bitcoin. RSI turning up higher. We could head higher for the RSI before it gets a little bit too lofty. All right, so the reason why you're here is to check out XRP. Let's take a step back, guys, and talk about this, pennant pattern, or call it what you will, that the price has been in for basically going back to the April or so. So just about 2 years ago, we're heading into April here. Today's the 29th of March, and this pattern basically goes back to April of 2021. So we've been in this pattern for a very, very long time. The high was like the 14th or so of April. And then if we head to today's date, it's looking like this is 700 plus days here, according to this. It's a long time in this pattern, and we've been talking about this pattern definitely for the past couple months, and maybe I think we were making videos back in here, but anyways, I know I was trading and holding cryptos and XRP. So we've been in this pattern for a long time. I've had these, they're not perfect, these rough overhead resistance level and then our bottom support level on the charts, and I've been talking about this for a while now. We've been building up energy in here in this pennant pattern. So you can think of it like a spring. If you took a spring, like a car spring, and compressed it and compressed it and compressed it, it would get harder and harder and harder. And all of a sudden, if you let go, it would just, explode out of your hands. Well, my analogy here is we're in this pattern here, and this spring is being compressed tighter and tighter into the apex of this pattern here. And at some point, this is looking back. I spoke about this in definitely at least 2 videos. At some point, we'll see the price break out of here. Now, I said everybody's looking for a higher price breakout for XRP, and I was personally as well. And that is a concern, because if everybody's looking in the same way in the market, a lot of the time something else takes place. But so far, anyways, we've seen the price rocket out of this pattern in a big, big way. So all of this energy I was and am talking about at the moment, let me try to get rid of this, has been starting to be released, and so far it is to the upside, and it's should have a much higher target, a much more higher target to go here. Doesn't mean we won't have pullbacks along the way. Of course we will. And some scary events, you can count on it. It's XRP. If you've been around a while, this thing one day can be up huge, next day can erase all of that and down huge. So not everybody can handle holding XRP or trading it. So anyways, we have been, we were bumping our head at this overhead resistance line, part of the, this pennant pattern. couple fake breakouts, and then we finally got the big breakout, which took place, which was a 25.49% day on the 21st of March. So far, the price, like I said, has been breaking to the upside in a very, very solid fashion. I mean, guys, this thing is taking out some very important levels. If you have a smaller wedge here, it's taking out the highs over here. It's taking out the highs over here, which we're at 58.42. It's taking out these highs over here, which are at our 55 cent level. Major important areas are getting broke right now for XRP. So our next target above the market, which could be hit today, we'll see, is 61 cents. It is 0.61060. 61 cents, you can call it, right there, yellow line on the chart. Above that is 63, and then we have 68, 68, 480. So watching our lines closely as price approaches. We also spoke about we might not get to the end of the pennant pattern before a breakout, and we didn't. You can see the apex goes all the way up until the middle. Let's see, was it the middle of April? It was early April, and then but the price started to move, so you can't ignore it, and that just is what it is. The RSI down here is getting, it's getting high. Could go higher, of course, but it's getting, slightly lofty. Right now we're at a 76. We have seen, if we look back over here, that would be a 75 RSI. If we look back over here, that's a 72. So we have seen the RSI. Let's see if we can find some higher readings, guys. Let's check out this high right here. This gives us a 83. So there's a quite a bit higher reading than where we're currently at, which is a 75. Here's definitely a higher reading right here. This should be a 92. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing. We could see the price, continue higher, maybe up into that 70, 80 cent range before the RSI gets a little bit extended and needs to pull back. Price needs to cool off. I can tell you one thing, guys. I don't know where XRP is going to stop. We hit so based on this shorter, actually it was this shorter wedge right here, very short, basically starting in the end of January of this year, and then breaking out, looks like the 21st of March. That had me two targets. One target was at 47.060. One target was at 50.842. 50.842. Both of those were right here in circles, were hit perfectly. One being hit a couple days back, and then one being hit, yesterday, and then being surpassed today. Based on a little bit bigger time frame, going back to the October-November area, we have a target up here at 61 cents and 68 cents. Those might be hit. Those are not hit yet. And then, as I take further steps back in time based on this pennant, my targets, of course, get higher, guys. So let me try to get this chart to cooperate here. Got a lot of different price levels on my chart here. So we have targets, it all depends how far back in time we go. Something very important in the market that most people don't know and will never know. And if they do, have they heard about it, they'll never understand it. Time and price, the ebb and flow of the market. If price moves too fast in a little amount of time, things are out of balance. So time needs to catch up. Therefore, you get a pullback, and vice versa. We have a upper target at $2.12 and $2.85. Those are very important levels, guys. Up there at $2.92 as well. So we'll see what happens here based on this pennant pattern. But we could, assuming this whole pattern breaks out here, just like these mini patterns broke out here, assuming this whole pattern breaks out here, it easily takes us up into the high twos, 285, 292 level. Now, it probably won't be a straight shot up, but on a news event, sure, it could be. If you get a news event that comes out today, tomorrow, at some point, the end of this week, SEC settlement nonsense that's been going on for, I think it's been a solid 2+ years now. Could easily see the price rocket past that $1.90. I think it was $1.96 or something like that. That high over here, and get us up into that 2 or potentially even higher. We have higher targets up there in the $4 to $6 range for XRP based on longer periods of time. Way up here, 4 to 6. So we'll see what happens here, one day at a time. So far, the breakout has been higher. There is a lot of energy built up in that pattern, like I discussed. Think of a spring being pushed. We have much higher targets based on longer periods of time for the XRP chart. That gets us up to the $6 to $11 mark, which are these circles right here. But right now, it's in front of the market is 61 cents. And then above that is 63 and 68. So no reason to talk about a $6 to an $11 XRP until we can get and prove that 60 plus cents is going to hold. And then we work our way higher. We have into the 70s, 80s, 90s, $1, 2, 280s, 4s, and so on. So at any point on this chart, let me zoom back out for you. At any point on this chart, the price will find resistance and hit one of our upper targets and then begin to pull back. So if the XRP price decides to head up to 82 cents and candle wick above it or tap it and move lower, that could be the top. And we don't know how long that will be the top for, but the chance of us hitting one of my targets and then pulling back, no matter where it is on the chart, is very, very high. The likelihood is very, very high. So just like we found a overhead target resistance line, level, price, whatever I'm trying to say here, at 48,700, that was the top for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So that was an important area to break above, which we did break above yesterday. So we're just going to watch our targets. And like I said, all depending on how high this thing goes, we have targets going way, way higher based on, time and price. So we'll see. Like I said, if this whole pattern breaks out, we're definitely up there in the 2 to high 2s, 285, 292. And then if we continue higher, it's into the 4s. 6 to 11, really depends on how high this thing goes. We've seen some crazy stuff in XRP. If you want to check this out, if you're still watching this video, let me know down in the comments. So you want to see something crazy that happened with XRP, and if you were around then you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. This move right here. XRP went from 23 cents, guys, up to 68 cents. Wedged down, put in a lower high, and then dropped all the way down to 17 cents. You want to talk about a crazy, crazy, 1, account value fluctuation, 2, run on your emotions based on the SEC news. I mean, XRP can be unbelievable in one day, and then, within the same day or within the next couple of weeks can just crush an investor's emotions. So XRP is not for everybody, but so just keep that in mind. Everybody's super stoked on the price rise here in XRP, and it's great. We've been expecting a move. I should say we've been expecting a release of energy. I have some older videos that XRP wasn't looking too good, and I had some lower targets, and I still have them on my chart, way, way lower. And I said, look, everybody, when I say everybody, it's everybody in the, super, super, super small, cryptocurrency, and then even smaller in the XRP, XLM community was looking for higher prices. And that's a concern because, the whales and the ones who run this market, they have all the money. They're smart. They know how to manipulate the market. As you could tell, XRP went from 23 cents to 68, back down to 17 relatively quick. So when everybody, and they know how to shake people out big time, big time. everybody was looking for a higher move on XRP. And I said, personally, I would prefer XRP to go higher. If it goes lower, that's fine. Gives me a cheaper area to buy. But just be prepared for the, worst case scenario, and the best case scenario. But everybody's looking left when, you should be looking right, and they actually crush the market and, shake people out. And then they do the opposite. They reverse it and send it higher. But so far, we're just getting that upside breakout. But a lot of people have thrown in the towel anyways, and they're not even in XRP anymore. Time has shaken them out. There's more than one way to shake people out of the market. Of course, time is one and price is the other. And I know time has gotten a lot of XRP traders and investors. So guys, the price is currently up 10.1%. We are slightly above our 55-cent level. Next target, guys, is 61,060, 63,120, and then we're into that 68 range, and then it's up into the 80s. So 55 cents is an important level. If we can stay above that, that would be a really, really nice achievement for XRP right now. We have some pretty good resistance going back here into the September, October time frame of 2022. Guys, thanks for watching. You have a great day. Exciting times here for the market and for XRP. Guys, go ahead and join the channel if you have not yet already. Hit that subscribe button. If you have not downloaded your trade tracker, go ahead and there's a link in the video description. Go ahead and download that and keep your trading, your investing a little bit more organized. It's free, guys, to go ahead and check that out. Have a great day.